In this video, I'm going to show you how to manage credit control in Tally accounts. Firstly, if we go to the settings menu on the left hand side of the screen, you'll see at the top under the Your Account section, you have an option here for email options. If you click in here, you will see the top two boxes are automatically ticked, which basically means that you will receive an email when your sales invoices become overdue, and you'll also receive an email when purchases become overdue. So your Tally accounts system will automatically let you know as soon as those transactions become overdue in the account, and then you can pick up the phone and chase them or send them across an email. We do have automatic credit control options. If you go to the settings menu and scroll down to the bottom under configuration, you will see that you have the option for automatic credit control. If you click into here, you'll see this is turned off by default. If you just enable this, you will then be able to enable it for new customers you add. So every customer you add onto the system after this point will set up by default for automatic credit control. You can then put your email address in there, and you can see it's coming from myself, Mr. John Sparks, and the email address that it's coming from. We can then under here put the email signature, so we can customize those details, and underneath here we can choose the time of day, so 7 AM in the morning, 11 AM, 2 PM, 5 PM or 8 PM. You can't amend these times, so these are set as defaults within the system. Underneath here we can see that I have a pre-due reminder email, so 2 days before my invoice is due. If I haven't been paid already, it's just going to send an email to my customer automatically to let them know that the invoice is due for payment in 2 days' time. We also have my first overdue, 1 week overdue, and find or reminder emails will go out automatically as soon as it picks it up against the customer's default payment terms and conditions. I can add in more emails to this list, so we can have more in here, or alternatively, if I didn't want to chase it after 3 days, I might want to give myself a couple of weeks. If I just click edit, I can then change that to say I actually want this email to send out after 14 days. I can change the email subject line, and underneath I can change all of the text and everything like that in here as well. So these can just be changed in the system like that, and then they will go out automatically. So if I hit update, I've now enabled my automatic credit control. The system now, if we go to our customer screen and click into a contact record, under the options tab, we will then have this enable credit control feature. So if I click enable credit control and scroll down and update, it now means every time I generate an invoice for 5 points, it will automatically chase that invoice if my customer hasn't paid me within their 30-day payment terms and conditions. So we can pick and choose which customers we want to choose that feature for. Alternatively, if you go and generate a sales invoice and we just hit the create button at the top of the screen, if I choose a different customer, we will see that that button is unticked. So I can just say assign credit control. So for this one piece of work, we might be doing a large volume of work for this client, and I want you just to chase this one invoice. And then I can hit save. So it won't chase anything else apart from this one invoice for this one customer. So we can pick and choose if we're going to use that feature for all of our customers, just a selection of our customers, or just as a selection of invoices that we're generating. Alternatively, if we want to manage our credit control manually, then if we click into Invoices and we have the automatic feature turned off, we can now see all of our invoices that are overdue. You can choose just to see your overdue invoices by at the bottom of the invoice screen, just clicking on the All button and just show me what's overdue. I can now see that one of my invoices is overdue by 2 months and one is overdue by 3 months. I'm just going to click into my invoice now, and you'll see at the top of the page we now have an option under invoices to generate a reminder letter. If I click on here, this is the letter they're going to receive, so it's going to go to my customer, it's going to let them know that invoice number 9 is in arrears, and it's also got the details of the invoice in here. We can print this off, we can email it directly to our customer, and we can also mark this email as sent, so we can see that the first reminder email has been sent against this invoice. We can also edit, so if we want to edit the text, we can just customize what these emails look like, and also we can update this for future use, so all emails in the future will get amended to whatever we've changed that to. So if we now click back into the invoice and scroll down to the bottom of the invoice, under the notes section now, we can see that the first letter has been sent to the customer, and we can see the date that has been sent. So it will log any find or reminders, and any other information you can also add in here as manual notes. And that's how we can set up automatic credit control or use manual credit control features in Tally accounts.